I can't wait till this quest is done and I can look for another Garibaldi artifact. Fantastic!
Talk to me. Off with you. Here there. How are you? Watch your back. You got my attention.
What brings you here? Goddess watch over you. Ishnu Allah. Be careful.
Feel free to browse. Go in peace.
How may I help? What brings you here? My goods are of the highest quality.
Ishnu Allah del Nadris.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
Oh. My fucking system is gay, I guess. Oh my god. Okay, well, let me re-elaborate because that was so much fun. So we did that BRD, we like did the Golem boss, we did Arena, Anger, like a couple of the bosses. Um, and we did that all in the ring. We were gonna do the escort, but the guy like didn't have the quest or whatever. But we did that all with two hunters, a rogue, and a mage, and me healing. We had no real tank. Okay, and then like that, so the first group, there was a rogue, and he like wandered off. I don't know what he was doing, but he looked like he was coming right back. He was like maybe he forgot to loot the boss or whatever, or mining. I don't know. He went off somewhere, and then like we were like a minute, and the hunter like party leader kicked him, and then like afterwards the hunter like didn't even fill with a tank. He just got another rogue, like a different rogue. And this rogue,
What
I
brings
wasn't
you
even
here?
mad at him.
Good luck, friend.
He just like
Go in
pickpocketed
peace.
the guys in the bar. They all aggroed on us and killed us. The hunter party leader goes offline. The other hunter said he's gotta go. And then the rogue was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And like he didn't understand. I was like, when you unsuccessfully pickpocket the people in the bar, they aggro. So yeah, or if you steal things off of the tables, which is what some of the people were telling him. They were telling and the mage was like, "How do I open the door?" And
How
one
may
of
I
the
help?
guys was like, "You take the beer off the table." And I was like, "Don't do that because it
Greetings.
aggroes the bar. Don't do
Good
that."
luck, friend.
We would have been fine if we
What
aggroed
brings
like
you
in that
here?
little special room where you can like LOS a bit. But we were all spread out all around the bar. We were like not anywhere safe at all. It was just funny. I was just like, what the fuck is even going on here? Let me get out of my ugly healer attire. Like my ugly healer set. Ugh. Let's put on some mail and plate gear. Uh, okay, I forgot to change boots, whatever. Oh, we need to mail off some shit, so blacksmithing will go to Slamham. This goes there. Any BOEs go to Ain't Scared, which is a disenchanter. BOE, 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 BOE. Okay, the rest is fine. Look, I'm booned. I have Dark Moon, Fear Buff, and Dragon on my low level. I'm booning. You're gonna make me boon, step bro. I don't know. I think this guy is a rogue. He sends him back though. Let me just tell him, you can keep this. There. That way he knows, like, he can just have it. I don't need the lockbox back. It's fine. It's not that important.
I'm listening.
Oops. No, that goes to my priest. And I sell the food.
May
And
the
then the meat
stars
goes to my other character.
I am
And
honored.
we'll sell them, oh, evil bad eye, that's actually worth gold.
Farewell.
Slam ham will also get iron ore and wicked claw. And then the main will cook my meat for me. What else? I got some loot I can't even wear. Level 52, Savage Gladiator Greaves, Lord General Sword. Ooh, I can wear these shoulders now. Have I always been allowed to wear those shoulders? I guess. Okay. I need chapstick. Sorry. Big come ups. Because I was just like in looking for group, like 48 Pally looking for any. And dude's like, do you want to do the Hinterlands quest? I'm like, I did all that. No. And then he's like, you want to do BRD? And I was like, sure. And then I got there, I was like, whoa, I'm way low level for this kind of nonsense. So that was funny. All eat prey with 2 Ys will get the tailoring pattern. And then what do I need to do? Oh, that's right. There's a lot of spells. I just respect holy, by the way, so now I am a holy crony. And I need a macro, the righteousness, right? Justice, judge, whiz, seal the crusader. Here we go. And I'm gonna change this judge to, oh, cancel. Change the name of it to crusader. That way I know what I'm doing. Okay. And we're not gonna wait for the boat because that always takes too long. The boat is right there. I think it's quicker to swim. I need to go here. I need to go up here to shrink the giants. People are fishing. Wow, look at these. Look at these level 20 fishers. Here, we'll give them a whiz. Oh, we can't even do that. We might. We can't give them anything. Oh, I have to open spellbook. Whiz. And then whiz. The little level 20 fishing bots. Look at all these level 20 fishing bots. Look at them. They're so cute. That's so funny. There's just one on top of the trainer. That's too funny. That's too funny. Oh, maybe I should have got on the boat. Whatever, man. I have to go this way. Not really this way. Ah, yeah, every time I reset my computer, the little, some of the streaming things reset to their default. Like the camera reset so it looked super red in the beginning. It was like the white balance was all the way over here, and I'm looking like very not chill. So just trying to fine tune the purple here. Okay. Much better. I like my purple light. It makes my room look blue too. This room is like purple. Which also, this is not like my room. Like, this is in the house we bought. And they had some very interesting color choices for rooms. Most of the rooms are chill. Like, they're either white or like a nice tan color. The other office, which is basically the cat's office, the cat's room, I call it the study, so I sound like elegant. The study. The cat is in the study. um, is that room's gray, but it has weird paint spots everywhere. Meaning, like, they tried other paint colors and then they didn't, like, settle on one, so now there's all these paint blotches everywhere. I need to get up from here. And then the bathroom in the master is very obnoxious purple. It's at least like a light lavender, but they accented it with like a dark gray, which looked really bad. It just looks really bad. Like I think the purple is okay. Nico doesn't like it. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but it's better than other colors. I'm saying it's better than red in a bathroom. But I think if I just change the baseboards and the door and any accents to white instead of this weird dark gray, it'll look better. It'll open the space up. And then the ceiling needs to be painted white as well because I like ceilings being white. Ceiling should be white, walls should be like colored. I think this room they painted the ceiling gray. I think. Yeah. I hate when people paint the ceilings. Leave them white and then just touch up the white, the flat white on the ceiling. It kind of, well, it opens up the space vertically, but it also, you can see if there's any leaks better or mold developing in your ceiling or bugs. It's just better if your ceiling is white. White walls and ceilings are nothing. Yeah, but white walls get dirty, and I have a cat and a dog. I mean, the cat's clean, but the dog, if she gets dirty, like, I don't know, it kind of rubs off on the walls. I don't know. Well, I just know because we moved in this house and they have this giant ass dog door, which is fine. I don't mind a giant ass dog door, but like, how do I put this? There's like dirt rubbings on the outside, kind of near the dog door, and that wall is white. And so it doesn't really look white anymore because there's like dirt on the outside, if that makes sense. And it looks like they try to wipe it with like a wet rag or a sponge, and they just like smeared the dirt on the wall instead of like cleaning it off. So what they should have done is like at least dust it off, get the dust off back in the wall, even with a detailer, and then try to wipe it. But yeah, I don't know what they were doing. But I think I'll paint that wall with that tan color that's in the living room because the doggy door is in the living room. Why that wall and the adjacent wall is white doesn't make any sense. Like architecturally, it still doesn't make any sense if you would say, oh, that was by design. It doesn't make sense because there's like 3 walls away that are like tan, and then just like that one wall is like there's like 1, 2, like a little wall, and a longer one, and it's just white. And I'm like, why? Especially near the dog door. Like, come on. The thing is, like, we have flat white walls, so what it was is it looks like they had just built their house, and they left some walls white. But when you leave the walls white, it's just that drywall with like no primer on it and no protector. But you always go eggshell. If you know anything about paints, you always go eggshell. Eggshell or nothing. Oh, I need to put a shield on. I was like, why am I taking so much damage? Yeah, I don't notice a huge difference in between Holy and Red Spec at this point, so I'm gonna say Holy. And look how quick the heals are. It's so nice. Red Spec is big gay. I have the giant shrink ray, so I'm gonna be doing these giants quests with the shrink ray. Miniaturization. Wait, isn't there another quest for these that you need the shrink ray for? I think there is. I'll have to look it up. Auto attack simulator, hell yeah. Don't forget to do your spell. The only thing is I don't have holy shock yet. That'll come in 1-2 levels. I just need to get to 50. I could have just not spec'd into kings first and I don't know, did the might later, but I like only thinking about this section for the rest, because basically I maxed out this. All of these get maxed out. You want your holy shock first because it does damage, and you want that. It makes killing mobs quicker, oh god. I don't know if I can fight 2 of these at once. Let's go, armor. Go and drink a potion. How are they healing, bro? How are they healing? Am I just taking too long to kill them? There is like a tiny little fly in here. Hold up. I'm gonna also be right back and get an alcoholic drink. I should try to eat the little food if I have a little food. Hey, enchanted water. Dope. I'll be right back. Oh man, Lucas. I wonder if I should wake up my puppy to like come show you the dog. She's so dang cute. But she is sleeping. I feel like bad waking her up. She gets the most good, nice rest. The most relaxing rest. Next time, for sure. I think I'm gonna change this Crusader. I'm gonna change this to Righteousness. And then we're gonna call it. Redo this one. Righteousness. I think that's how you spell it. No, that ain't it. Righteousness. Righteousness. Right. Yes. I think that's spelled right. Let me see. Oh, go away. Do I not get it as like a holy paladin? Yeah, righteousness. I spelled it right. Righteous. Why am I overthinking this? RIGHTEOUSNESS. I spelled it right. Seal of the of righteousness, because Seal of the Crusader has none. Not me almost dying there, learning how to spell. That's too funny. Come learn how to spell and do proper grammar with me. I struggle, and I even tell the kids I struggle too. Like, I'll be telling them, like, I make mistakes too, and I'll do my best to admit it. What? I can't make the staff yet? What do I need to do? Do these crystals? I have the crystals. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stave of Equinox. Energize with the stave. And how do I make the stave? I'm so confused. Oh, here we go. Yay! I did it. Okay, I think the Giants has a completely different quest. Let me look this up. It's called a Landwalker. I'll just look up relevant, like, quests. No. Why do these things... I hate harpies. No matter what quest, harpies are, like, the worst minion. I don't know why. Like, harpies would be second to what's another annoying minion. No, murlocs are great. I like murlocs. People hate on it, but I like murlocs. Harpies are worse. Okay, Landwalker. Classic, wow. There's a quest to kill them. Now, what quest is it? No, I need to look up a Shrinker. Shrinker? Mountain Giant music, and I can't get the music quest. So how do I get the music quest? How do I do that? Music. Oh, that's a horde quest. See, I'm becoming a horde crony now. Yeah, you start with like fairy dragon music, hippogriff music, Trent music, and then mountain giant music. Is that the only quest that I'm thinking of? There's no like ally quest, music, or shrink ray, shrink. Because I remember like having to save your shrink tool from this quest for another quest. But that might just be the horde one. Comments. Comments. Yeah, it is a horde quest, so I'll leave the mountain giants here for them to kill. That's so funny. So probably a lot of ally, if they've only played ally, they don't realize they can shrink the giants. Well, I guess Questy marks it, but who the fuck comes all the way up here for a quest you accepted right here? It's better to shrink those ugly dwarf mermaid things. Dwarf mermans. I don't know, mermaid man and barnacle boy. What are they called? Sea monsters? Always pack closely together, and they have like the worst abilities. Like I've been a scumbag. Like 1K needles. There's this harpy cave right about here for the horde that they quest there, and I totally killed them here. And there's like an escort here as well. There's a really long escort here. For a Tauren that like it takes like fucking 12 whole minutes to do the quest and then 20 minutes for the fucking minion to respawn. So it's a pain in the ass. And I'll gank him kind of at the end of the quest right here. And then on the in the Harpy Cave, it's furthest from the Angel. The Angel is like somewhere over here. I think it's right here. And it's just really far from the Angel. So is the escort over here. The escort over here is even higher up. So yeah, I killed some lobies on 1K needles. I needed revenge. Was not feeling good. And did it make me feel good? Yeah, it did. It did. But the Harpy Cave in that one, like the Harpies will do a little whirlwind and you'll just be like up in the air for a period of time while also being hit. And it usually pulls other mobs. It's just so toxic. And there's a lot of them, and then when you do the end of that Harpy Cave, you're supposed to summon this boss. When you summon the boss, it's a ritual of like 7 waves of Harpy bullshit. And if you don't have a friend, you're like probably going to die. Because there's no way one person can handle it. Because you don't normally like make your way in the cave, killing one at a time, and then you're like, oh, let me do this quest at the end here, and then you're immediately like killed because 3 of them spawn on you. It's amazing. Seems like they have a bigger aggro radius too. Yeah, right? It's like, jeez, get the fuck out. I hope I get some elemental water from these. These are kicking my ass. Maybe I need like frost resistance or something. What kind of damage am I taking? Melee. You slap. Am I wearing the right gear? It's as good as it's gonna get, right? I probably could stand to upgrade my cloak. I don't know what level it is. What level is a garrison cloak? Garrison cloak. Where do you get this? It's a reward from like a level 30 quest. I guess. I don't know. Ew. I got truly wild berry. Probably need to get more of these. Oh my lord. Lucas, there's 4 more days of school left. That means work for me, but a lot of work to get done. And then, like, not next 4 days, but when school starts up again on Monday. But then we are done. I am Audi 5000. Fuck them kids. I love them. I really do. I know people say that's like cheesy. I care about them. They probably don't care that much, but I don't know. I have some pretty good noodles. So, yeah. Parties. And summer break. But I did accept a job, a summer job, but it's not like a summer job, so this could be a permanent job. But it's being a chemist at a lab, and I hope it goes well. If I end up liking it, I'll stay and I won't go back to the school, which is highly, highly likely. Because teaching in America is not awesome. It's okay. It's like okay or less than okay, but it's not like an amazing experience, no. So, yeah, it's pretty likely I will stay at the new job. But if they are like digging me around, which like the hiring process is kind of like not sketch, but I didn't care that much to even get the job, and then the interview didn't really go well, in my personal opinion, and they still extended a job offer. And I was like, okay, well, whatever, it pays more. Let's see where it goes. I'm free this summer. Give it a little Netflix free trial run. And they don't know this. They don't know that they're like this weird back burner option. And they don't need to know, right? Maybe they already know and they didn't care. I don't fucking know. But it's just funny because I'm just like, well, there's my free trial run. Teaching seems like it sucks everywhere. It's probably good in like the Asian countries where you can still like beat kids and shit. Not beat them. That's not my goal, but have consequences. That's probably the only thing where school is pretty much optional for anybody. Because I know people who go to teach overseas, like China, Japan, they at least make some semblance of a focus on respecting elders and like education. There's still bad students. That doesn't mean Japan has no bad students. That's not a true statement at all. There's still bad, but it's to a much lesser degree. Like you're much less likely to be like hit by a student. You're much less likely to have to deal with like full-on arguments all the time. So yeah, and that doesn't happen often. Like most of my kids are good, but the very few like shitters, there's nothing I can do about them. Because there's nothing admin can do about them. Because there's nothing the school board can do. Because there's nothing parents can do. When really there is something parents can do, they just won't admit it, right? No one will admit the truth. Look, I'm not saying beat the shit out of your kids. That's not my advice. I'm just saying rules and consequences is a very simple concept. And I don't even demand like a shit ton of respect. Like, if you're having a little side conversation, I mind my own business. Like, some teachers are like, don't swear around me, you can't swear. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's your own thing. I'm not gonna nitpick every conversation you have with your friend. It's none of my business. But, like, yeah, I'm not a complete douchebag. They know I'm forgiving. And there's sometimes they overstep their boundaries and they know that because I punish them to the degree that I'm allowed to punish them. So yeah. And the ones that like are just too far gone, I don't know. I know it sounds shitty, but I let them do what they want because if no one can do anything, I'm not replacement mom. I'm not replacement dad. I'm your teacher. I can't be your mom and dad. And I'm not going to be. Just because you don't have structure in your life doesn't mean I'm about to provide that shit for you. That ain't happening. What structure I have is you're learning this now, and I can't force you to, you know? Fuck them. But I do love them. The good ones, I told them, like, hey, kids, I know, like, you graduation's public, so I will see you next year, because they're juniors turning seniors. So, like, if you do go to graduation next year, I'll see you there regardless. And I still think I'd be, like, an on-call substitute teacher. I'd be happy to do that, because you can just build your own schedule, where the teachers would hit you up if they need your help, and if you're free that day, you would go help. And you get paid like fucking 28 an hour. So, What else? Oh yeah, the new job is risky as well because it's an overnight job. I've never worked overnight in my life. So it might be like 5 to 4 a.m., like 5 p.m. to 4 a.m., or like 6 p.m. to like 5 a.m., whatever. But I've never worked overnight. I have worked second shift type of stuff, so like 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. And that wasn't awful. Like, the company I was at wasn't totally great, but it was doable. Had I stuck it out, it would have probably worked out. But you know, you live and you learn, and I make mistakes. But I don't regret leaving my previous company where I did work like that second shift. I got paid a lot of money, but wasn't for me. But with the overnight job, I gotta shrink this thing before I try to fight it. Where's my shrink ray? Where'd it go? What? I had it in my inventory. It's like missing now. Oh, I think I need the fuel before I shrink the giants. So I need to do the elemental quest before I do that. Okay. But overnights, which, well, that would also mean that I could join or raid with Australian guilds in Classic Era. And Australian guilds are better, but outside of that, it's less competitive, which is good for me, because I'm a casual crony. I'll still try and shit, but they have a lot less people to choose from at 3 a.m. for raiding on White Main. And there's just a lot less people playing at that time. Versus the only like Americans are getting like a little big for their britches. People are demanding host cuts of like 10-15%, and I'm like, I would never attend. I never tell them that, but I'm just like, Lord help the people that attend that raid. I'm getting tired already, and it's not even midnight. Oops. Ugh. Fuel for this happening. Oh, these like drop rates are toxic. I remember this quest every time. It always takes so fucking long. Yeah, I wish they had a copy again too. Ain't no one wanna play Kata. Leveling is definitely kind of a trip. Just buy an account. There's boosting, so it can still be your account. You just buy gold and then pay for boosting with that gold. That's not like fun either, but you know, that's how people play. So that's one thing, is my membership or subscription to Blizzard, whatever. Why did I do that? My WoW subscription expires in 2 days, which I know it's probably 1 day, but I'm like, do I want to renew? Like, my guild, like, we haven't raided the 20 mans, and it doesn't look like we plan on it again soon, but like when I joined like a month ago, they were definitely doing like 20 mans weekly, once a week, not like crazy. One, like a single 20 man once a week, and now it's not happening because, like, yeah, the 60s always leave leveling guilds. That makes sense. I'm not offended by that. It's more just like, I feel like we should just define ourselves mainly as only a leveling guild and not really like people who are trying to 20 man. That way it just separates the difference between the two. Because it makes you feel like guilty if you do want to leave to like just raid. It makes you feel bad. So, yeah. Yeah, gold. Gold, 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 gold. But I don't know if I want to renew sub. I like my characters, but it's just like what. Even for my paladin, like leveling is fun. It's just like for the experience again. Like you just get that little nostalgia hit, and it feels so good. It feels so good. But you know what does help? Oh, you are different. I was gonna say, you know what helps? Having a level 60 on a different account because I got my character as high as she could. This character could. Via Ham Slam's Paladin, right? Which is now named here for here. Via the Paladin, like boosting me through certain things. Or not even really boosting because this Paladin. Playing Paladin and like remaining in Holy Spec is very like not great for boosting and also kind of slow. So I would carry myself in these dungeons or at least get a group ready and tell them, hey, my ult's not gonna do anything. It's just gonna be here. So the irritating thing is I ended up not taking people after like Dead Mines, which is like the first dungeon. Not taking people with me for the most part because they ended up slowing me down. Like they would always go out and like pull shit that they shouldn't have pulled or like try to help me and it ends up like ruining the run. I don't want to say ruining, but slowing me down because how would I describe this? Oh, I'm like, can I auto follow your character? And they'd be like, yeah, you can auto follow me, and then they wouldn't keep track of my tune. My tune would get stuck in like random places and then also die because they left it like somewhere running into a wall. That I was like, you guys. Yeah, like it's just better if I just have no one to auto follow and I just move my tune every time because none of you fuckers can be trusted with anything. Everyone who plays WoW is an idiot. This fact has never changed, me included. I don't know. Smite 2 arc. A. It's not saying Smite on Twitch, is it? But it says WoW. Let's see. Is it out? No, it's not out till July. It's not out till July. Oh, it does say I'm playing WoW. So, that's correct. I thought about playing Smite today, but I'm way too exhausted. Like, I like to be on my game on Smite and awake and, like, woke as fuck. And, like, being tired playing Smite is just not a fun time. I feel like I don't do as well. Being tired playing WoW just makes sense, because it has a slight level of boringness to it. One more month of WoW sub, that's way too. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'll just pay for another month, see how it goes. Oh, what was I saying? The end game that my paladin has to look forward to is gold DKP, which is not my favorite. There are soft reserve runs, and everyone talks shit like soft reserve runs always go poorly. Well, yeah, because people are greedy. Like, I don't know. I don't like. I haven't joined an SR run though, but I know a lot of people in my guild, which is a leveling guild, and if they have max characters, they're like, oh, I run with an SR guild, no problem. So it's like if you're in their guild and stuff, it works out. And then my Zolgarubs in this guild have gone okay. I wish some of the new people would spend more time listening, but there's only so much I can do. It doesn't make me mad so much as like I just really reflect. I'm like, oh, well, now I know with this group I will always pull packs that we could skip, but I know we won't because there's always some idiot who's gonna run into it. So I would just pull it every time. The little noob accommodations, but it works. I'm getting hella tired. I'm gonna try to get all these drops and then go to bed. If I can, I'm only at fucking, what, 4 out of 10? That's some bullshit. I've killed so many. Fucking shit. Fucking core water element. But yeah, I don't really think like gold DKPs or gold runs or gold running the server is healthy for it at all. So, Season of Discovery has that one good thing going for it, where they don't allow boosts and they don't allow gold DKPs, but it's kind of like a little too late, and it's also like, why don't you implement that in Era? And they won't because they're lazy, and that's another reason to just not resubscribe because they won't like update their shit. I don't know. And you don't have to change Classic to fucking Kata. Like, you don't have to do that. But summon stones don't even work in Classic Era. I know they did not work in Classic 2019, but we had them in Season of Mastery. Game changer. Complete game changer having the summon stones. Like, work. Like, actually work. That's just like one thing where it's so little, they can turn it on and off, and they choose not to. And it wouldn't negatively affect the game, because people are like, it would make it too casual friendly. Okay, what is summoning someone to the dungeon like 10 minutes, 20 minutes faster gonna make the game worse for? It's not gonna make the game worse. I even feel the same about a group finder, but I do not feel the same about random dungeon finder. I don't like random dungeon finder personally. Even when they started implementing it in Wrath, because they didn't have it implemented and it was implemented. Like, there are some perks to random dungeon finder, but in Classic Era you don't need RDF. Just a little group finder tool would be fine. And have that be like also cross server. But I don't like random dungeon finder because it's too fast and it leads to people being shitters way too quick. Versus the group finder tool is just a tool that's LFG but better. So I like that. I may pass out before I get all my little water elemental cores because this quest is super gay. I'm getting so sleepy. I want to like lay down and play on my phone. I don't even know where my phone is. Damn it. Maybe if I get up and grab my phone, it'll wake me up just a little bit to finish this quest. Thankfully, the BRD run that was super scuffed got me from the beginning of level 48 to about like this bubble. Like 3/4 of the way through level 48. Hey, I have real trinkets that aren't even carrots, so I'm better than, what was it, sorry, Doll or Hunter? I'm better than a lot of our bots that showed up to raid with only a carrot on. Definitely significantly better, and more blues than greens. I'm a Chad. I'm good. I'm good. Ooh, we're getting water element, of course. The Blizzard heard me complaining. They're like, we're sorry. We'll give you the drops. We'll give you the drops. Just don't unsubscribe. Keep subscribed to BattleNet. Lord, I am so glad I don't play Overwatch still. That is a hot mess. I was so committed to Overwatch 1. Like, I played it religiously. 2 fucking years when it came out and after. It was amazing, and then they started releasing busted ass characters, and I was immediately over it. It's like, fuck this game. It used to be so much fun, and now it's just like ass. Oh, Overwatch. Why couldn't you just be good? Why couldn't you be like the one thing Blizzard could do, like semi-decent? Alright, good night. I will be going to bed soon as well. Bedtime twins. So how are you, Tay Pasta? So you have been playing Smite 2? You've been doing the alpha? I'm sleepy. We just need 3 more. I'm gonna get my phone and I'll be right back. Hopefully this like walking around gets me awake a little better. Oh wait, this thing's gonna fight instead. Alright, now I'm going to get my phone. Alright, I'm back. Come on, 3 more quest items. Don't make me fight for this. Seriously. Oh, and if someone ganks me, I'm just logging out. I ain't dealing with that shit now. I haven't seen a Horty, but... And I probably just jinxed it, but just... Ugh. I'm not doing PvP at this moment. Not while I'm questing. They can have that W any day. Unless I could beat them, then I will try to win, but... Oh, the quest drops. So bad. They suck so bad. Is anyone doing a dungeon that I might like? Black Fathom Deep Snow. No, nothing interesting. Like, there's times I might consider Zulfaric, but no, people suck too much for me to do Zulfaric. They always be wiping in there. Alright, I am getting over this, like, quest. I really have to, like, log off and shit. It's getting to be midnight for me. I guess I can go 4 more minutes so I can have a Hearthstone, but damn, bro. They really be testing me out here, for real. I can't fight 2 at a time. They really be testing my patience all the time in this game. Well, at least I got 2 silver, yay! Leveling my mining. I'm 239. Ooh, 240, baby. So good. Easy. Okay, yeah, I'm over this quest drop. This quest drop is ass. These quest drops are ass. They're so bad. It hurts so much. It really does. Like I can barely keep my eyes open. It's just like so much work. Oh my god. Yo, Snarkless. I'm just doing a few more minions and I'm logging out. It is late, but it's nice to meet you, Snarkless. How are you? It is just, I'm so tired. It's not even late where I am. I mean, it's late, but it's not my kind of late. Like, me late is like 3, 4 a.m. It's barely even midnight. It's whatever this time is. 11:52 p.m. I am just dog tired. welcome. I hope to see you tomorrow. I will be streaming tomorrow, and hopefully a more awake state, more exciting. Oh, we need a couple more quest items, and there's no way I'll get them. I'm too tired. Morning here, so just got up. Well, good morning. If it's morning, it must be like, you must be, in UK,
Illusion be with
potentially.
you.
It's like
I
8
shall
hours
follow.
ahead.
My goods are of the highest.
UK or somewhere in like Iceland or Greenland, one of those countries. Uh, Here, I'll turn in my question mark. But holy F, am I tired? I'm tuckered out. I'm beat.
How may I help?
I couldn't even get 2 more quest items, so that quest is toxic because it takes so long to get your quest item
Basha fella.
because they won't drop. Sweden! Hey, I was close. Somewhere in Europe. I know that's a lot of countries, but somewhere in Europe is close enough. I knew you weren't Australia. Australia is 14 hours ahead, and I know that that would be 2 p.m. where they live. So that wouldn't be correct. Alright, well, guess I can heal real quick before I log. And repair.
Feel free to browse.
I really have to
Farewell.
go. But please tune
Hello.
in tomorrow or anytime over the
Be
weekend.
careful.
I should be on. Or send a chat. Whatever. I guess. I
What
don't know.
brings you
I
here?
appreciate it. I
Then
always like people dropping in for a chat. Because it gets boring leveling. And I do raid. This isn't the only content. I just kind of log on and do this randomly. So you have a good night, Snowcless. Enjoy the morning in Sweden. And I guess I don't think you guys eat breakfast. So enjoy your like cup of tea or whatever. Have a good night. I'm gonna log out. Oh, finally, relax.